I'm going to go over a couple of maintenance things that you should be doing prior to every ride, or multiple times throughout this riding season. First thing that's always good to check is your chain tension. It's a very simple thing. If it gets loose, I found that it's a little bit harder to clutch up, so keep that in spec. Next thing is the sprockets. You don't want to have those be really wobbly and loose, so that's just something to check front, and rear. Fork seals, also something to pay attention to. I've mousetrapped this thing, slammed it down, learning a bunch of times. I don't think I have any issues. A little bit dirty down there, but so far it's doing well. Next thing, check your oil level. That's very important on these bikes for sure. You don't want the oil getting super low and then you end up blowing your top end. So check that. Change your oil, especially if you're riding lots often. I do it about every 2 months. And right now I'm using just the Honda GN4, which probably isn't not the best, but I haven't had any issues with that as well. And then lastly, brakes are very important, especially for wheelies. So make sure foot brake solid, front brake, and your hand brake. And then make sure to inspect your rotors, pads. These P32s are going to need replacing soon. Those seem to wear pretty fast. Then again, I've been doing more foot brake stuff than hand brake stuff. So inspect your pads, make sure that's always there, because you don't want to throw it back and then go to hit the brake and then you have zero braking power whatsoever. So check your brakes. Bleed them. I tend to bleed them once a season at the beginning, maybe twice, I think. All depends on how you like the feel. Once it starts getting mushy, it's probably about a good time to throw some new fluid in there. Also take a look at how the fluid looks. If it's a bad color, then it's time to replace it as well.
Hottest stash in the carpet. Yeah, we trapping out apartments. I ain't done where you start.